losing my connection right now, so give me just a minute. If you're seeing me, I am here, just getting ready to, trying to get 2 phones going so I can see if anybody wants to chat. So feel free. I am driving, but the wife's with me, and she'll be reading your messages on the chat. Do remember, I'm on about a 30 to 60 second delay. See if everybody joins in here in just a minute. Well, just so it's not overly weird, bunch of quiet, you guys can watch this a little bit later or check it out. We left Tennessee this morning and on our way out to Las Vegas. So it's been raining this morning. It's been a lot of fun. As you see, got packed up. What y'all think? I got the truck loaded up, so if you see me rolling across out to Las Vegas, we're going to take I-40 all the way out to Arizona, and then connect to 93 and go up to Hoover Dam. That's what I felt. Thank you, sir. So if you see us, the truck's logoed up. If y'all catch a picture of it, that'd be cool. Post it on the site or just tag me in it. But you can't miss the white truck. It's logoed on both sides and on the back glass. So I really want to say thank you to Tesla Auto Detailing. I mean, he got my truck knocked out, got the inside cleaned up, tires, engine bay, everything. He got my truck totally clean for me while I was out of town. So I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jacob.
Wesley, how's it going?
Hey Wes. And it is pouring rain. I came actually through your neck of the woods this morning, and besides being, I throw it off. But I'll get fixed when we get out here. I'll get the insurance people or the Safe Light to come out and fix a small crack. So I was not thrilled, as you can tell. After that, guys, it is going to be a 27-hour road trip. Yay. Some of you guys know that I travel for a living, so it's nothing overly new, but 1,700 miles one way to shot from Jackson, Tennessee to downtown Las Vegas. I'm going to drive half, and the wife's going to drive the other half, so that's what's going to be going on. Oh, excitement. Guys, I don't know what else to really tell you for excitement. It's I'm happy that I'm going now. Like, it's reality, but it's still not a full-fledged reality that I'm actually going to be there and get the interview and see new stuff you guys. I'm actually kind of more super excited to show off my new Steyr build that I did. You guys have been seeing, I've been teasing, and everybody's, wants to see it. I'll tell you, it's going to be Tuesday or by first thing Wednesday. I have to get with a company that helped me do the design, and well, it's my design, but the company that actually took my mental idea and very crude paper drawings and made it reality. We're gonna meet with them and we're gonna debut it. I've got some pictures. I'll be posting some pictures, some teaser stuff. Check out the pictures. If you really stare at them, I'm sure you can start seeing some key details. But Tuesday afternoon, I'm kind of hoping that I'll get debuted. If not, first thing Wednesday morning, you guys will get to see the TN Steyr design Steyr pistol. I'm kind of been teasing with the thing of the TN Glock Killer. So there's kind of a reason behind that name, or to tease, to just besides to kind of upset Glock fanboys. On Thursday, I have an announcement that will work for everybody, and that name will kind of be understood a little bit more, and the reason I chose it. So stay tuned for Thursday. I'm going to make an announcement for an event, and things. I have a meeting on Tuesday morning to finalize, but I'm guaranteeing it'll be a go. I just have to have their signature on a piece of paper, and then I can tell everybody what it is.
Wes wants to know, what are you most excited about besides your debut?
Wes, man, granted, I'm really excited to see what Steyer's going to offer. I know they've got some big announcements coming out. I think they're doing some company update and work here for the U.S., so I'm really hoping they're going to take more of an interest in the U.S. operations for SIA. After that, man, I really want to see and talk to Nighthawk to build 1911s. They do a ton of custom guns. And then there's a couple other pistols that are coming out. Nemo Arms has an aluminum, or actually it's a stainless steel upper and aluminum framed, very similar to the polymer style Glock, M&P Steyr setup. You can kind of check them out. I've got a meeting with them. G2 Research is supposed to be doing some more ammo. I mean, there's so much, and to really get to my phone to kind of go back through my list. I think I've got 7 interviews that I've set up with companies and people to talk to, but I've got over 40 people to talk to.
I want to see the backpack.
Yeah, guys, I've got an armored company. They build armored backpacks. Not so much they jumped on the bandwagon after recent political, or I wouldn't call it political events, but after some very sad news, you know, like the Florida shooting and stuff, school stuff, in the movie theater. They've designed a backpack that has level 3 armor built into it and a bunch of other things to kind of go with the modern world. A day pack, which I really like, and you guys know I don't just look at stuff or take stuff for the sake of it. I mean, it's something that I would spend my money on that interests me. I talked to them. They're a company based out of Florida. I'll have an interview with them. But what I like is, if you guys carry around a bag for a day, you know, to throw stuff in, or, you know, a quick over-the-shoulder, kind of like one of the triangular bags, you can keep your EDC kit in it, or like a go bag, but it's armor. You don't have to flip your bag around to protect your front vitals. You can leave it on your back, and I believe that one of their models actually has expandable side plates that will wrap around your ribs. So even in a barricade position, you know, seeking cover, you can just grab the sides, jerk this thing around, and at least throw some soft armor on. So, I mean, for an EDC, you know, something hits the fan, I mean, I really like how this bag is set up. And then some other products, stun guns, flashlights. I'll give everybody all the information, but I'll check them out. That's Guard Dog Security. They're out of Florida. They built some interesting products, so I'll be meeting with them. I mean, that one is pretty interesting. I mean, I do a ton of traveling, so I think it's a little bit odd, you know, to carry around a vest. It would be much more nice just to have a bag. You know, if you're going to be out for like a 2-day bag or a 3-day excursion bag, that it has armor built into it. And these bags are supposed to be extremely lightweight. So, I mean, the wife's very interested in that, and I'm definitely interested in it, just to kind of upgrade and have a first line or a sideline of defense for, you know, if something happens, especially with just all the weird stuff going on in the country. For rifles, man, there's a whole bunch of the tactical series rifles that are coming out. There's so many. I don't have a list in front of me to go over. Remington's got some new stuff. Savage has new stuff. Timber. Steyer's got their new monoblock, which I'll finally get to see, since they just debuted it in Europe back in October. So the first ones have actually come to the U.S. That's a very interesting rifle system. So, I mean, there's just a bunch. Like I said, my brain's kind of fried for excitement and trying to put things all together and keep everything straight. So it's definitely interesting. I just wish the weather would get a little bit better. I'm kind of tired of the rain. It's been 2.5, 3 hours this morning already driving. We're on the east side of Little Rock, Arkansas right now, and the rain still has not stopped. What are you guys interested in? I mean, I know everybody really likes the Steyr stuff, but what else besides Steyr are you guys interested in? Anything specific you want to see? I will say I've been talking back and forth with some other YouTube creators and guys that do gun reviews. If y'all haven't checked them out, 1776, KS Gun Guy, and Big Johnson, they all do their weekly chats. They've hit me up with some information, asked me to check out a few people, but those guys are doing a ton of new review work, and I'll be sending them some pictures, and hopefully I'll get all the info that they've asked for. I'll forward it over to them so you guys can check out their channel. It's on specific guns that they want to know about or that they already know about. They just want to actually see the prototypes that are out. So you guys check them out and let them know. That's and Wesson, Smith & Wesson. Oh, okay. Hey, 17. Yeah, Steyr, definitely, man. I know Smith & Wesson. Somebody out. So they keep getting revolt. I got a picture of one. Some guys are trying to catch up to the messenger coming through. Yeah, Wes. Yeah, the rain's gonna be bad. Oh yeah. But this is still like my favorite drink. You guys good information? Thanks, so team. Yeah, I'm live streaming out in the middle of I-40. So interesting, new Mossberg. Guys, I'm at the new Mossberg pistol. I mean, I think everybody's interested. I will check it out. I'm not a Mossberg fan. I'll be honest. If I was gonna buy a shotgun, I think of Mossberg as shotguns. I would much rather have a Remington 870 over a Mossberg 500 or whatever else they make. The pistol is very interesting. I do like single stacks, so I'll check it out. I'll get the info on it. It's not something that I think I would buy, at least at this particular moment for what I've seen of it. Maybe that'll change after I actually look at one and check it out. I'm really hoping to see something in a steel frame. I miss having a steel frame besides 1911. So that Nemo arms that coming out, that stainless steel lower or billet lower, I mean that intrigues me. Maybe I'm going to see that new Zenith Gucci Glock, not a Glock gun, that's supposedly going to be like $1,800. Might be interesting. Let's see. Oh, the 592. It's a great Mossberg. Yeah, I mean Mossberg's made good ones. I just, I don't know. My experience with Mossberg shotguns. Most people I've only ever seen their 500 series. To me, it's very similar to a Remington 870, and I've just always been a big fan of the 870 Expresses in 3.5 inch. I don't know why. That's my preferred shotgun for Mossberg. I did look at one of their Mossberg bolt actions, and I was happily impressed for the price range of it. So maybe they're going to update and do a new one, get something closer to like the Ruger Precision Rifle. Steyr level 2 holsters. Yes, on level 2 holsters, I will see who is making new ones. The only level 2 holster that I'm aware of is Double Click Holsters. That's Bob Haygood. He's out of Texas. If you'll actually check out my other video, I've got all of his information linked to it. Well, somebody got the wife to laugh. I don't know. Okay,
read the comments.
Yeah, no. Hey, I can multitask. I trust me. I do 2,000 miles a year. I can multitask. Oh man. Yeah, but no, for level 2 holsters, well, I'll take that back. In a Kydex holster, Double Click Holsters is the only company that I'm aware of that makes one. Now, if you wanted a leather holster, you can use any of the Galco. They make a Steyr holster, one specific for an M model. It'll work with an L. I'm not sure if it'll work with the 2 smaller CNS. I think it'd be too big because it's set up for a 4-inch pistol. If you can find an original Galco Springfield XD holster for a 4-inch, if you'll soften it up just a little bit, put a little mink oil on it, or just wear it, the Springfield XD holster will work, and that'll be level 2 with a thumb strap for a leather holster. So leather, that's the only one that I'm aware of. That's, you know, you can just readily hop on the internet and buy. I'm sure there's a custom holster maker, but I haven't really got into having a custom one made.
Randy says famous last words.
Famous last words. I'm trying to think for. Oh, sorry, trying to catch up. Famous last words of, I can do it. Watch this is a very bad thing for me. I'm easily conned into stuff. Well, is anybody out here on the way? I have talked to a couple or 2 people across the Steyr board, the Steyr Club, asked to kind of catch up. So, hey guys, if you see me, you want to catch up, I'm taking I-40 all the way to Arizona. So, I'm sure at some point I'll be taking lunch. Just shoot me a private message on the Facebook or Instagram side. I'll chat with you guys. I mean, we've got 30 hours or right at 30 hours of fun. So I'll try to get some range time. I'm working on the deal to go out to range 702 in downtown Vegas, and I've got some interesting toys we're going to play with if I can get out there, or whatever I can con Steyr to let me take home, I'll be playing with. So I will try to get a range day while I'm out here. I did not get an invitation to the industry shoot day just because that takes a year, and it's a different organization than the SHOT Show SF people. So that's a strictly 100% invitation only. Oh, hey, the wife's got a question for you, for everybody. Taking I-40 going all the way out to Arizona. We're looking for places to stop, visit, check out. So it doesn't have to be unrelated, though we like cars and motorcycles and cool stuff. I plan on taking her to the Petrified Forest, stopping out towards the Cadillac fence post ranch thing that's out towards Amarillo, and the Grand Canyon's on our list, and Hoover. What else is out this way? So what's worth a stop to take a look at? The wife would like to know, so help us out. Okay, Randy, I got this.
Oh, bigger. Shush up, Leslie.
I don't do too much of the whole my beef thing. You know that.
Yeah, but he says she's some Jaeger.
Yeah.
That's why I shushed him.
Yeah, no, yeah, I am not allowed to have Jaeger.
Wesley, I'll give you more Jell-O.
I don't know. Hey, my last trip to Vegas, we got married. So I mean that was a good trip, and met a really cool bartender, which I really hope this guy still works at the casino, because we're going back to the same hotel casino that we got married at. So I hope Monty still works there, because that dude had us hooked up for the week that we partied in Vegas 6 years ago. Had to think about it.
Randy, I don't want to go to Canada, and that's the wrong direction.
It's like this far on a map.
Well, we know better.
Yeah. I took.
You got another one. Looking for index release level 2 holster. Kind of tired looking.
I know Serpa does the index release. They were contacted a year ago or 2 years ago by someone at SIA. Serpa's is not going to make one for the Steyr pistol until they can get an order. They said it was going to be 15,000 holsters. Steyr, for what I understand, was not going to place an order for that many to put in their inventory. So I don't think Serpa's going to make one anytime soon.
More specific, then. Day, time, place. With case you have to be very specific because you never know what he'll take you.
Yeah, I might have taken the wife on a date one time. I asked her if she wanted to go for Chinese food, and at that time we lived in Daytona Beach, Florida. I took her to Norfolk, Virginia on the back of a Gixxer 1000, and we went and had Chinese food. I knew this place.
Specifications are helpful.
But no, the double click level 2 holster, it is a thumb release. So as soon as you drop it down with your hand to grab the frame, it rolls off your thumb.
Super holsters are banned at its clubs for competition, USR, or course use.
Okay. I've heard some things. I'm not a fan of the Black Hawk or the Serpa style that lock into the trigger. I don't like the idea of having to open a paddle. I just use detention holsters and set the weight to where I want them. The Galco is a thumb release holster. It's a button snap. It was really good. Granted, I haven't done that type of thing recently, but we do have, for us, sadly, we have to drive like an hour to go have a date night, catch a movie. So, everybody keeps giving me a little BS and crap for, you're gonna drive to Vegas? I'm like, it's only 1,700 miles that way. It's not that big of a deal. I've made longer trips, and why not? So, okay. I'm trying to think what else to talk about going out here. Just the, hopefully when the weather will do the video time together and out here, maybe back. I'll try to see at the moment it's all foggy and it's raining.
Our clubs in Nova Scotia trigger strong.
I'll take a look. I'll see who's out doing holsters and can come up with something. See what I can do for you. This was a last minute. For everybody Steyr pistol related and lever action guns. I got an email this morning right before going live and everything. Ranger Point Precision is going to be at SHOT Show, so I'll get interviewed with them. And we'll get an update to see what new Steyr products that they're working on. And if you guys are into lever action guns at all, they make everything for the Marlins, Henrys, and Winchester 94s. Can you see about the 9mm? Oh, okay. Yeah. Are they making it into a pistol, or is it going to be a SBR rifle for the Kalashnikov? I know there's a whole bunch of manufacturers that have designed very small AR style. There is a company, and I've been seeing their picture. They built a 762 by 39 AR pistol. I believe it has a 4.5-inch barrel with a telescoping wire stock. I'll have to find the picture in the company. That thing looks intriguing. Not a big interesting, especially as an AR platform.
For anything sleeper action rifles are sexy.
range precision. They build John Wayne style levers. They build all the new trap doors, feed ramps. They even build custom pistol caliber rifles to match your semi-autos, which is pretty cool. They've got a ton of information. They do a bunch of work, but I'll have an interview with them and we'll see what new stuff they've been designing. Their new clover leaf and fiber optic system for their long guns. SBR. Okay. Yeah, I'll check out and see what the Kalashnikovs are doing. I haven't owned an AK style rifle in 10 years. Not interested in ARs. Yeah, I think the AR thing's a little overdone, kind of like, you know, blocks are. I think everybody makes one. The last AR that I was actually interested in was there was a company out of North Carolina that made one. That's gonna drive me nuts. They went out, they got bought out. It was a machine shop. It was ridiculously expensive. Coleon Noir did an episode on his that he picked up. I think they were built in Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh man, that's gonna drive me nuts. I can't remember what that rifle's called. I think they went out of business middle of last year or got bought out by another company. But they made a very interesting AR platform. I'll post the name when I can remember it. I always freaking forget it now. That was one of the last ones that I was really interested in. Now DPMS and LWRC, which I have them on my list, they make some really nice AR systems, and if I was going to buy an AR, it would be an LWRC or a yeah, I think probably just an LWRC. I know Barrett came out with one, but I'm not a big Barrett fan. I just can't figure out if I want a DI or a gas piston gun. I kind of like a piston operation, but you know, I think most ARs anymore, or like POFs, are one of the only piston-driven ones. That new LWRC is a DI. It's nice. All right, well, that's what I got. Man, you know the answer to that question. I don't think we're going to get that in the U.S. anytime soon. Not unless we get, you know, a huge order for that. If you guys aren't seeing the comment, you're seeing the video. What Wes asked if Steyer's going to make an AUG in 762 by 39. Well, they do make one, and it's only built and sold for the United Emirates. It went strictly to their military. It was only made in Austria, but I think it was made back in the 90s or so. It's nothing recent. There was a little bit of company, they talked about it at one point, but I don't think we're going to get those to the U.S. anytime soon. That was a supply to a government military contract. I don't think they make parts for it anymore, but it would be interesting. I'm hoping this year that they're going to have 300 out. I really hope they get AUG out. That'll change the market. Everybody's been asking, and they've teased and talked about it for 2 years. So I really hope they bring that to the show. I'll have pictures. It might be the next AUG I have to buy. But I'm already in trouble for the last one I got for Christmas. Okay.
I'd love to do if I could ever handle an AUG, let alone 5. One in Canada, prohibited there.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Randy, like, I mean, I know, I keep up with the U.S. I understand some of like the import-export laws. I think you and I talked about that one evening. What are you guys allowed to have? Are you not allowed to have? Is it a caliber requirement? You know, like so you can't have a high-powered rifle round or a rifle round. Is it only a pistol calibers you're allowed. I kind of want to see what's going on, or is that information? I won't around. I know okay.
My phone was
right now we're probably about 35 miles before Little Rock, Arkansas. So y'all might lose us here after a little bit.
Balls are prohibited now.
There's can you okay. DIA hold on go check NFL. That's a heck of a good 308 rifle. I actually carried one and used one for about a year on an op when a previous job ago. So it was a good system. I enjoyed it. Oh, okay. You can get those. I know Springfield, I think they came out with a new Ultra Match M1A1. Actually, a friend of mine that lives out here in Arizona was looking about picking up a new one. He was sending me some pictures. I think he just bought one of the new Browning Alaskas.
308 or 39mm releases anything that our government deems prohibited or restricted for any reason.
Yeah. I feel bad for you, man. I'm
We can get M305s.
I mean, granted, I know a lot of people that, you know, everybody grows up someplace different. They can have different things. I mean, here we're allowed to have 37mm, but you're not allowed to have 40, which I never understood that. It's still technically a grenade round, but they're really fun to shoot beanbags or smoke canisters, which that's interesting to do. But
Yeah, lucky ducks.
I mean, you guys know I don't really go, you know, into politics, but if these mental, I'll be nice. That way, these mental people, man, they're gonna mess and up a bunch of people. I mean, that's only one thing the U.S. is like a selection of variety of anything that we want.
Russian SKS for the time being. RCM are looking to prohibit or restrict those as well.
Oh man, I don't know. You've got is it Justin Trudeau? Is y'all's minister, president, person, the kid? I'm sorry, I know I'm young, but that guy looks like a kid. I don't know how he got elected or did it. I mean, he just looks like a little kid. Seeing him on the news is interesting. I don't know anything personal about him, but he looks too young to be running a country.
Ryan says they can have pretty much any caliber, 50 cal and under.
Oh, okay, I mean, that's kind of what we got. I mean, either any other or the destruction device. I'm really hoping at some point, after our political system gets straightened out with what they're doing, we can get the Safe Hearing Act and then the NFA revoked. I'd really like to get into the suppressor game and start having some fun with some hearing protection.
This is the PM is an idiot. It's all of them though.
Yeah, yeah. Sell your soul to become lawyer, have to be a moron to become in, you know, to work in the government office. Oh. Alright guys, well, we're gonna bounce. I think we've been on here. My camera is saying about 30 minutes or so. So I'm gonna hop off here in probably about 5 minutes, and I'll give you all an update a little bit later on today or this evening. I'll try to actually get a list of the companies. I'll start trying to go through those. Like I said, I've got about 40 to 50 companies for sure that we're going to interview and talk to and go through. So please, like I said, if you guys come across something, you see something in the magazine, you have until Tuesday morning. I mean, granted, I can kind of do it after Tuesday morning, but send me an email at tnsteyer@gmail.com. You can Facebook me or Instagram, direct message. Send me what you're looking for. I will do my best. It's just off and I, but I will do my best to get a picture and any relevant information on anything that you want.
Unlimited and streaming.
We're good. Verizon might hate me after I'm done, but we're good. I even picked up a brand new battery pack. It's 20,000 milliamps just for the camera system, so I'll have a solid time to record.
Mongo Arms Alien, Happy Trails, TN, and Wifey. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Okay, well, we're gonna sign off and make it down the road. I think we'll probably try to get some lunch or breakfast. I don't know. We've been up way too long already. It's food. It's trying to be ready for food time. The liquid's starting to wear off.
The cashews aren't cutting it.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'll post up something later this evening, probably closer to 7 o'clock or so. I think I'll try to hold off till about then. So check about 7. I'll give you a list of what companies are starting down that list. All right. Later.